Certainly not as dominant as your last start, but how did you feel about this one?
Felt good. We came out swinging. That's all anybody can ask for. I just had to make sure and stay loose in between innings and go out and just throw strikes. I wasn't trying to walk anybody at that point either. The one was just a 3-2 fastball challenge. There was a breaking ball that I left up a little bit. But when you're working with a cushion like that, it's one of those things you can get mad, but at the same time, it's a win's a win, and when you do it like that, it's always fun.
As good as it is to see those runs get on the board, they produced some really long half innings. How much of a challenge was that?
Yeah, like I said, I was in here in the cage throwing, moving around a little bit, especially after the first inning. Just kind of a weird inning altogether, pitching changes and things like that. So it was a little tough, the first inning, but, I had to do it each inning after that. So I just kind of stayed in here moving around, just try to stay locked in. That's the hardest part when you're sitting for that long, to mentally stay engaged. So I think I did a fairly good job of that. The one inning had a little lapse of judgment there, and then finished up pretty good.
You had said after your last start you really attacked with your fastball. How do you feel like you did that today?
I think I stuck with it pretty good. They have a little different lineup, some freer swingers, things like that. So I may have been a little too fine with some, got behind on a couple guys, but still felt good. I felt really strong today. My stuff felt like it did last outing. So it's give up a couple homers, but when you're winning by 17 or whatever it ended up being, it's